Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are y'all doing today? If everything looks super familiar, it's because I'm power filming. I don't know what's coming first, second, last, I don't know. But I'm getting a lot of filming done today. So I wanted to do a Nature's Little Secret wash and go, so I figured why not film it? Especially because one of the products that I'm using is going to now be seasonal. So I'm going to be doing a wash and go with the Avocado Moisture Cream. I've used this once and I really enjoyed it, so I wanted to use it again. That's what she looks like, and it is for all hair types. So this is meant to be a moisturizer. It does say that it will rehydrate, moisturize, and strengthen your hair. So initially, Charnay kind of meant for this to be used as kind of like a refresher. You know, moisturizers typically in the community are meant to be used on dry hair, to kind of, you know, re-moisturize your style, right? That's what they were initially intended for, but it's kind of like she said, you know, you can do that with all of her stuff, her Irish moss, her banana leave-in, you know, you can do that with the strawberry smoothie, all that good stuff. So she's going to be making this seasonal. I'm going to be using this as my leave-in today because I wanted something just a little bit thicker than the banana leave-in, which I do have next to me. I also love this. This is a new bottle, by the way. I haven't opened this. My old bottle is on the shelf. Still being loved. I love that. But this has the same good slip of the banana leave-in. It's just a little bit thicker. And I did want to make sure I showed you guys the reformulation of the Flaxseed curly custard. Y'all know I love this custard. It's dope for wash and goes. It's great for that effortless wash and go. It's perfect for those like your curls but better days. And y'all know that's what I've been going for. Even though work has been hell on my hair, I just been giving her some extra love. You know, like I said, your regimen, you gotta be flexible. Sometimes you're gonna have to do a little bit more. Sometimes you can do a little bit less. Right now, I'm in that little bit more stage. So if you're interested in seeing me do a nice little wash and go with the Avocado Moisture Cream and the Flaxseed Curly Custard, the new version, so just keep on watching. This is a talk through because I know y'all like those more. Plus my last Nature's Little Secret video was like really short. And mostly because I had never intended for that video to go on YouTube. I made it for Instagram, but then the product ended up selling out anyway, so I just posted it to YouTube. And that strawberry smoothie is still in stock. I know one of you guys said you missed it. It's still in stock. So if you want to get your hands on it, go ahead and get it because it won't be back for a little while. So, and you know, of course you can use my code Third Eye 20. I will leave it on the screen. There's a couple more days for you guys to use my code. So if you've been wanting to use it, you've been wanting to pick up anything, you do have a couple of days. Thank you to those of you who have been using my code because I really appreciate that. It really helps me out a lot. Show support. So thank you. Just so some further specs on this. So this is their Avocado Moisture Cream made with avocado oil and butter. And this is what I'm going to be using as my leave-in base. The first 5 ingredients in this are water, CDR alcohol, BTMS, avocado oil, and aloe vera leaf juice. That's followed with some slippery elm, some avocado butter, agave nectar, provitamin B5, vitamin E, and there is a little bit of fragrance in here. So this is a really nice moisturizer. It's great. Sometimes I'll just take like a couple of pumps of this and add it to certain curls that maybe have dried out a little bit more, but it has a really nice texture. It's not overly thick, you know what I mean? So I feel like this is really good on wet hair if you feel like you need just a little bit more than you get from the banana leave-in, which you guys know I love. But if you just need a little bit more thickness, then this one is really good to use. I know a lot of people who also use this for twist outs and braid outs, and they really love it. So I just use a few pumps on each section. Y'all know how I do my wash and goes, but some products I feel like I have to be a little bit more intentional. Others I feel like I can, you know, not be. This is one of those products that I feel like you don't have to baby. It goes in very smoothly. It's nice and creamy. but it doesn't overly weigh the hair down, you know? So that's my hair with the avocado. So it's definitely thicker. It has a little bit more weight than the banana leave-in, but I feel like this carries a lot of the same slippery properties that the banana leave-in does. And y'all know, between the BTMS and then the slippery elm, slip go crazy. But this is a beautiful product. So if you love this or you've been wanting to try it kind of soon, I'd say go ahead and get it. I feel like Nature's Little Secrets products, they are great quality, but they are still affordable and attainable, you know? But I'm definitely using a little bit more than I usually would. I've been losing my moisture a lot quicker just because I've really been sweating at work, and all that sweat and salt and everything has really just been taking a lot out on my hair. But you see, y'all see how plump my curls are? So I knew that I definitely wanted that avocado base. Also, avocado is one of my favorite ingredients. I love avocado oil. It's really the only raw oil that I use on my hair, is avocado oil, because it is so nourishing. Already paying for tonight, head spins like a carousel over and over. Left you in the sky with the fire below. Thought I had it right, but I am still lost in the light. I don't know what night it is. All right, so now that we have our moisture base down and my hair feels really good already, now I'm gonna go in with my flaxseed curly custard. I love this stuff, it's so good. And this was reformulated, so it's the same ingredients, but it's been whipped and it's thicker, it's a little bit more stable. And just some specs on this, it does say that our handmade flaxseed curly custard will leave your hair defined, bouncy, and moisturized, which is what I'm looking for. Flax seeds are really nourishing. It's definitely like a powerhouse when it comes to nutrition. So flaxseed is filled with omega-3s. It's great for frizz. We already know that flaxseed is great for us wash and go gals. The first 5 ingredients in this are water, flaxseed extract, marshmallow root, comfrey root, and slippery elm. So all ingredients that I love. There is also some aloe vera and agave in here as well, which are also ingredients that I find work really well in a lot of my favorite gels and jellies. So, and that's how my hair is looking right now. So it's definitely very moisturized. I already have shine coming through, which is what I like to see. My hair is really grown out a lot, so I feel like I'm starting to get to this point where my hair is like turning down again. But as soon as I get it trimmed, I'm pretty sure, I don't think she's gonna have to trim off more than an inch. As soon as I do that, I guarantee you it's gonna be back to like sitting up at my ears for a couple of months. So I like to add some extra water. So that's what this new one looks like. So those of you who know the difference, it's just a little thicker. It definitely has more of a whipped consistency, but it does the same great work. It does say to be generous with this, and I find that with most flaxseed gels and jellies like this, I have some from other brands that are similar, that I do have to be generous, and I find that that works the best. So I appreciate getting a full 12 ounces because these are like these consistencies. I do find that I do have to be a little bit more generous than I would with my other stylers. And And I get this question a lot when it comes to like reformulations of things that Charnay does, whether I prefer the old or the new. And I will just say this, anytime she updates a product, it's always better. Charnay is not the type of person to take something and feel like she has to reinvent the wheel if it's already doing what she wants it to do. So anytime she reformulates something or kind of revamps something, just know it's always improved. And so I think especially in terms of the application of this, it's a lot easier to use. You don't have to worry about losing the product. I know that's kind of a complaint that I hear sometimes, and you don't have that with this. This product, in comparison to the older one, it's a lot easier to keep in your hands. It doesn't slide around everywhere. And I think the application is just overall a little bit easier. So you get the same great results. It doesn't necessarily apply differently. And I don't feel like this has any more hold than the previous version did. But I find that in terms of application and use, which is important in any natural hair care routine, it definitely has improved.
We let it go, now I'm full of rum and regret. I go out just so I can re-forget. Like controller, control me, whoa. 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 Damage. Didn't wanna be a ghost, but you pushed me over and over. Controller. Never thought I'd have a vice other than you. Over and over. Left you in the sky with the fire below.
I always like to take my ends and focus a little bit of gel on there, just because those are the places that like are going to touch my neck and everything. So those are the places that either right here or at the very end, I lose my definition the quickest. So sometimes when you're working on your application, also consider what sections of your hair are going to get hit the hardest, and that will also influence your technique. You know, just go off of the things that you do in a day, the things that you notice with your hair. So like in the winter time, because I wear a lot of sweaters and stuff, I will add some extra oil to my ends, and that kind of keeps them from snagging as much. I find that it helps a lot. So just think about how your hair reacts just in your normal everyday, depending on season and what you do, and build your technique from there. So
Do things when you want me to, like controller, like controller.
crazy, because I think the last time I did a video doing a wash and go with the Flaxseed curly custard, like, do y'all remember how short my hair was? And it wasn't even that my hair was actually short, it was just, you know, the cut. So I'm going to go ahead and let this air dry. This is a bit of a drippy wash and go, so I do like to keep a towel around my neck just for a little insurance. But I'll come back in the morning before I go to work and show you guys my final result with this dope combo.
Never thought a sunrise could burn more than a midnight without you.
Okay guys, so I am back at you with the fresh face, because this is not going to work in makeup. Y'all know I keep it real over here. So this is my final result. I just ran a little bit of my Amazon Hair Day oil through my hair to just gently break the cast on my hair. And then I put my hair up in my silk scrunchie. It's from NYK Silk. I do still have a code for them. I think it's Brianna15. If you want to get you some silk stuff, they're really good. It's my favorite. So yeah, let's talk about this wash and go. I love it. I need to shape it a little bit more, but truth be told, y'all, like I just don't be having that kind of energy going to work with these crazy people. Like I really just don't. Like I try to get like slightly cute so that I can like feel human, you know, because you know I want to feel good when I go to work, but these people crazy. Like I'll shape the wash and go when I'm going somewhere, right? But I feel like this still has really good shape though. Like I have some pieces here that could use like some, you know, some pulling out or whatever, but I'm also not going to do too much separation because I know it's going to be hot when I walk into that store, and I'm going to be very happy that I didn't overly separate. So I want to just talk about how this wash and go with these two products compares to my usual Nature's Little Secret wash and go with the banana leave-in. I'll do like some screen caps so you guys can see how that wash and go looked when I did my Flaxseed curly custard and banana leave-in combo, because there are some pointed differences. Now obviously my hair has definitely grown out a lot more. I think I did that video around the time when I got my hair cut, so of course that makes a difference. But the Avocado Moisture Cream obviously is a thicker product. It's not going to be as thin as this, although it does have just as good slip as the banana leave-in does. Because this is thicker, because it's a little bit more emollient, I find that I get a little bit more clumpage when it comes to my curls. So I don't know if y'all can tell, but even though my hair didn't necessarily look clumped when it was wet, it's definitely clumped now that it is dry. And I did sit under my hooded dryer just so that I wouldn't have to wait so long for my hair to dry. But you can see the definition is crazy. This definitely plumped up my curls and clumped my curls together a lot more than I usually get with this banana leave-in. When I do the banana leave-in combo and the flaxseed curly custard, I get a lot more separation of my curls, which I also really enjoy. For me, there's benefits to both, right? Because I love having that like the definition and that kind of like all put together situation that a clumped wash and go gives me. But I also like it when my curls are a little bit more separated because I end up with less single strand knots down the road, if you know what I mean. I don't have to go in and I don't have to separate and fluff a lot more. If you remember, you'll see the screen caps. That wash and go that I had was very fluffy. It was definitely a lot more, I would say kind of piecey, but in a good way. And so I really didn't have to do a lot of shaping. When my curls are more clumped together, like it is with the Avocado Moisture Cream, I do have to do a little bit more shaping, but that's fine. The moisture is totally on point. Like my hair is so moisturized. It's soft. It still has a cast to it. It doesn't have a super heavy cast. Yes, honey. She's mad because she knows I have to work today and I'm using the last few minutes of my day to do this. I also took her spot. She is obsessed with my chair, y'all. I'm gonna have to end up kicking my cat out this chair. Don't be mad. So I absolutely love the moisture that this gives. This is a dope product. Again, like I said, it is going to now be seasonal. So if you've been meaning to re-up on it, or you've been wanting to try it and you don't want to have to wait until it comes back, I would say go ahead and pick it up because it's a great product. I think I'm going to actually end up getting one more just so I have it, because I think that this wash and go is definitely going to be like a good move for work, because it's the perfect balance of being like fluffy but also having that little bit of extra weight and hold, and that's what I like. So this adds a little bit more. I feel like this actually gives a little bit more hold paired with the flaxseed curly custard than I get with the flaxseed curly custard and the banana leave-in. Both are dope wash and goes. It's just preference, timing, all that good stuff, right? So I really enjoy this combo. And if you haven't tried these two together, I highly suggest that you do. I think those of you who don't like using the banana leave-in with the Flaxseed Curly Custard will absolutely love using the Avocado Moisture Cream with the Flaxseed Curly Custard. They mix beautifully. I have no issues. I had some crust like right here, but I realized that was a face mask that I just washed off, because y'all, the acne from wearing this mask all day is really like, and I'm on my period too. So I have hormonal acne, and then I have all that moisture from the mask, and you know, so it's beating my skin up. I've been doing a whole lot more face masks than usual. So I have a little crust from my face mask right here, but I got it out. But yeah, it mixes perfectly. It feels so good. It's soft, it's supple, it's touchable, even though I don't want nobody touching my hair. But it is touchable, so if your man want to run his fingers through your curls and your kinks, he can do that. These two are really good. I think I'm about to really be using this combo more because I've kind of been sleeping on it. Highly suggest checking these two out. Of course, Flaxseed Curly Custard is here to stay all year. She's dope. She's bomb. If you've been looking for a good flaxseed gel, this is a really good one to try. I find that in general, a lot of flaxseed gels, like I have yet to find a flaxseed gel that is like heavy hold. Ellie's being so extra right now. But that's not really the nature for me for flaxseed gels. But if you've been looking for a really, really good one, this is dope. I can do a lot of different things with this. So like I said, the newer formula is definitely improved. I prefer the application of this to the older one, even though I find that I get the same results. They still feel great. I still get moisture, but I get shine, I get definition. And like I said, it's just that your curls but better situation. And I'd say if you look for a little bit more moisture in your wash and goes, you like that clumped look, this is your homie. I need to use this for more than just wash and goes though, because this is really good just to add, like I said, onto certain areas in your hair that are getting a little dry. And it does wonders. Like it reshapes the curl, it resets the curl, and it just looks like a shiny, beautiful masterpiece. So this is also good to use on smaller sections in your hair to refresh, and it doesn't disturb the style. But yeah, this is my avocado wash and go with Nature's Little Secret. I love it. It feels amazing. I feel like my hair is all ready for the days that are to come ahead, because I know I'm not going to be able to do my hair again until probably Sunday. So Nature's Little Secret got me locked and loaded. Again, don't forget, if you do plan on purchasing these products, make sure you do use my code ThirdEye20. It's only going to be available for use for a couple more days. So if you're planning on using it, the window's kind of winding down. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer my Avocado Moisture Cream wash and go or my banana leave-in wash and go? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.